Guys, have you ever felt completely drained from chasing someone? Like, they're so sure you'll always be there, like you'll never stop trying. But just imagine what would happen if you suddenly stopped. Stopped seeking their validation, stopped feeling like you had to prove something, and started focusing on yourself. That's when everything changes. Not just for you, but for them too. It's like flipping the script. When you're no longer clinging to someone and can let go with ease, there's this quiet strength that comes through. And trust me, it shocks them. They realize you don't need them, and that realization, it stings more than any harsh words ever could. So in this video, we're diving deep into this idea. Why is it that when we walk away with confidence and a solid sense of self-worth, it has such a powerful impact? If you're ready to shift your mindset and see relationships in a whole new way, let's break it all down step by step. First, the control they think they have. Sometimes, people believe they're the center of your world. They act like without them, your life would fall apart. It's often subtle, little comments that make you feel like you're not good enough, or actions that keep you constantly trying to prove yourself. But here's the thing. It's just a story they've crafted. The moment you wake up and stop playing into that narrative, everything changes. You realize their attention isn't the source of your happiness. Their validation doesn't complete you. And when that happens, the illusion they've created begins to crumble. The control they thought they had over you, it was only there because you gave it to them. Second, when they meet the new you start to change. You focus on yourself and stop caring about their games. This throws them off. They thought you'd always cling to them, always fight for their attention. But instead, you make a different choice. You don't beg, you don't create drama, and you don't seek validation. You're calm. And in that calmness, you make them feel like they've lost control. Third, breaking free from their validation. A lot of people feel valuable only when others need them. But when you show that you can thrive without them, it shakes them. Why? Because their sense of worth was tied to how much you depended on them. So when you stop chasing, when you stop craving their approval, they start to wonder. They question, was I really that important? That's when you win, because you've realized your happiness was never tied to them in the first place. Fourth, the power of your silence. Sometimes, the most powerful way to hurt someone isn't through anger or revenge, it's through silence. You stop chasing, stop giving them your energy, and start focusing on what makes you happy. That silence speaks louder than any words. It makes them feel the absence of control, and they begin to think, how is he doing just fine without me? Fifth, why they still watch you. Here's the funny part. Even when you've moved on, they might still be keeping tabs on you. They'll check your social media, ask about you through friends, or act indifferent while secretly being curious. Why? Because every time they see you happy, it reminds them they underestimated you. They thought you'd struggle to move on, but instead, you're thriving. And that makes them realize they've lost something they once took for granted. Sixth, focusing on yourself. You're done with the drama, done wasting your energy on things that don't matter. You start building a healthier, happier, and more meaningful life. It's not about proving anything to them. It's about proving to yourself that you deserve happiness. Seventh, turning pain into power. Rejection, heartbreak, betrayal. They all hurt. But you have the choice not to stay stuck in that pain. You can use it as a lesson to grow stronger and wiser. It's not about revenge. It's about rising above and showing yourself you're more than they ever thought you could be. The bottom line is this. You don't need them to be happy. You're enough on your own. And when you realize that, you're not just taking back control of your life, you're sending them a clear message. I can be happy without you. So if you've ever been in a situation like this, remember, you always have a choice. The choice to stop chasing, stop proving, and start focusing on your own happiness. That's how you win.